The Emperor protects, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stellaris as the grandiose Imperium of Man, and really more grandiose by the minute. This is truly growing quite nicely. And with the recent colonization of these planets, it shows no sign of stopping. Now, I was asked a question. Oh, how peculiar. Now, in all seriousness, I was asked a question by one of you guys, and I feel the need to elaborate on it. I did respond to it in the comments, but I feel the need to elaborate on it. Namely, I hate that I'm about to use this word, but you know who you are down in the comments. You asked me, how do I intend on maintaining all of my my ships and whatnot in battle if I am running low on energy right now? Well, the new power plants are going to aid in that definitively. But more so than that, I intend to not wage war with all three of my battle fleets at the same time. In fact, if you look at the Imperium of Man, they only really use one. Not true at all, but here's what I mean. If a particular sector, for example the Gothic sector, is at war with someone or is being invaded by a variety of forces, be them Orc, Chaos, or whatever, they deploy the battle fleet Gothica, right? This particular battle fleet then goes and deals successfully or not with the said threat. Battle fleets Terra, Cadia, Apocalypse, what I know there isn't a battle fleet Apocalypse, Armageddon or whatever, don't rush to aid the Gothic sector immediately. No, they have their own problems to deal with. This is more or less how I intend to wage my wars later down the line. For now, for example, the next opponent that we're going to fight against is the Galactic Mythfell Union. These will be only two opponents. Now, I am thinking, ladies and gentlemen, about installing a mod. I'm thinking about installing a mod called More Demanding Wars. What this does, it reduces the war score cost on all planets. For both sides. Okay? Realistically, I'm not going to lie to your face, realistically, it's beneficial for me. I'm the Imperialist here, I'm the one that expands. I'm the one that conquers, I am the one who knocks. On a more serious note, this is more beneficial to me than the AI, but we both have the exact same values and the exact same cost reduction. The fact that they're not going to use it is, you know, their own problem, and the fact that I'm going to use it a lot better than they do is, again, to my advantage. But I'm thinking I should install that mod, because right now, if I declare war on them, they are my closest neighbour and my most feared rival. Why should I not be able to take a little bit more? Why should I just be able to take 2 planets, and not particularly good planets either? That's simply, you know, that I'd find that a bit, huh? What the hell's going on, right? So, as a result, I will leave it up to you guys. I want to install that mod. If any of you have anything against it, go ahead and tell me down in the comments below, and we'll work something out. Either I'll reduce the amount that, either I won't install it, first of all, or I'll reduce the amount that, the mod changes, or, you know, something along those lines. We'll see what we can do. So, I really would like your response to that, guys. If you don't have anything against me installing it, then, terrific, we'll be on our way in the next episode. Right? Good? We got that out of the way? Lovely. Now, this is for, yes, the body, not for the humans. We can't colonize this just yet. Okay. Well then, continue, shall we? Not going to declare war on anyone yet. Not going to declare war on anyone yet, as much as it pains me to announce it. Unfortunately. Oh, we're sorry, no, you're not going from all the way down there to do a construction job. You know, build research stations there. There's plenty of construction to do, don't worry. Science vessel, on the other hand, not a very busy person as of late, I'm afraid. Oh, this is a desert world again. But I guess just sit there for now, we really have nothing else for you to do. Unless you can... No, you can't unless it's research. Okay. Well then, as far as ship design is concerned, we did that last time. I'm waiting for some more parts in order to be able to do something more creative and more deadly in terms of my design. You have a fairly good opinion of me. Wish to become your patrons. Add 1 opinion each month. You know what? I can't believe I'm about to do this. Yes. And there is one simple reason. I've never done it before. And I have no idea what it does. So, there you go. I'm your patron now. By the way, if you wish to become patrons of the Juggernaut gaming channel, then you feel free to do so down in the description below. I'm not coughing because I was laughing. That was... Okay, maybe I am. It was so perfect, yet unintentional. Yes, that's the only reason why I became their patron. That's the only... So I can promote my own patron page. Absolutely. That's the only reason. Oh, God. It's sad because it's true. Not really. Right, these are slow to build. But well, I'm gonna put down a... No, I'm not gonna put down anything yet. Do I have anywhere? Ah, there we go. Spaceport. We can upgrade this thing. Fleet capacity is pretty damn high. Fan of that, obviously. The actual fleets themselves, though, will need quite a bit of work. I'm thinking we still keep 2. That sounds sensible to me. Yeah, with these, like, however many destroyers and cruisers this thing has. Okay, where is it? Come on. Into it. There we go. 20 cruisers, 18 destroyers, 14 corvettes. To me, that's great. But only if we can bump it up with a bunch of destroyers, with a bunch of battleships, and then take this thing and also buff it up with a crap ton of battleships. Then I think we might be onto something truly glorious. Now over here we might as well build battleships, right? There's no reason not to, for now at least. So yeah. Build like an Apocalypse class battleship there too. And there go all the minerals ever made. Nah, not like we're gonna save them for anything, so we might as well spend them all. So, question is, they are equivalent to me. Technology superior, fleet power equivalent. This is what scares me a little bit. Fleet power equivalent. Your values and choices are not grounded in logic. No, they are not, and we are the Imperium of Man. We do not. Logic is heresy. We do not use that. Though we would more than likely show you our own views on heresy and logic very soon. Just saying. There we go. The Nemesis class has been constructed. That's the carrier, right? Yes. In fact, it's the only carrier ship known thus far in the Imperial Navy to be a carrier. Oh, sorry, it's the only battleship class vessel that is known to be a carrier. Let's take a look at it. There we go. The rather pretty looking fences there, and yeah, these ships are gorgeous, right? Maybe I'm being a bit racist or whatever. But I think the human ships look the nicest, though Plantoids does get close. Plantoid ships, as much as I hate the idea of playing a vegetable in space, their ships do look rather awesome. But I mean, look at this thing. Look at it. Cruisers, yeah, destroyers, corvettes, meh. Battleships though, look at this. that screams power. If any of you haven't seen the video of Elite Dangerous battleship warping in, or Citadel class ship warping in, look it up. That is essentially what it feels like to be in the midst of a space battle and a giant Citadel class battleship warps in. It's a very, very good description of what you might experience, shall we say, during one such encounter with a battleship. Or a Citadel class warship. Nomenclature is a thing that changes all the time. Worry not. Now, 1 month until we get Duran Steel armor, or Durasteel armor. No, sorry, it's not Duran, it's Durasteel armor. Why have I not increased time? Come on. Speed it up a little bit. Now, mining network is fantastic. This thing is good, but it's extremely expensive. That's not bad, that's pretty good. Engineering facility is pretty damn good too. Defense platform is useful. But mining is mining. I'm sorry. The amount of economic gain to be had from an upgraded mining system is far too large to be ignored. Actually, I like to see something really quickly. See, I'm making a large amount of influence. Not that I'm ever going to use. Yes, I know we did talk about this. I'm never going to pretty much use it on coalitions and alliances and guaranteeing other people and stuff like that. So I might as well look into something over here, and I think it's in. No, not contracts. It's in. Oof. Where is it? Policies and edicts. Yes. Now, I am encouraging free thought. Gives research, but we've also dealt with the ethics divergence, so that's a good thing. We want that. Social welfare problem. Sorry, not problem. Social welfare program. Yeah. No. Okay, the energy goes way too low. Never mind. Maybe eventually at some point, but for now, no. It's useful, but not immediately. It's not bad, but I think it's a bit redundant. This is good, though. Manifest Destiny is pretty good. Besides, we needed to connect all the various colonies that we have around the system, or around the galaxy, sorry. Construction ships, you're not doing anything. Do your bloody jobs. Now, you embark and land. Yes. Early space age. Oh, they're fucking dodos. They are fucking dodos. Okay, you have your orders. Go. So you have no idea what I'm talking about. There was, once upon a time, a multiplayer series with Command Delicious. He played as the dodos. He pissed me off greatly. Now we take it upon ourselves to enact vengeance upon the human and dodo species, respectively, in all our campaigns, multiplayer or otherwise, of course. You have a job up here now, miles away from where you are, but such is the nature of your work, yes? So I did find 2 lithuric gas. Okay, here's a good question. Well, might not be good in your opinion. Nuclear war or anything, that's good for me. The lithuric gas thing. Who does it impact? If you know what I mean. Like, do these guys get happier because of lithuric gas? No, it's not a global modifier. Get a local modifier then. Ah. Since we've practically, you know, removed all other possibilities, so yes, it's factually correct, I know. No, -1 food here is not ideal. Oh, hello. The Emperor has decided to, who can say where the road goes? Ah, game. I try desperately. Cling on to the entire Emperor thing, like it's... No, he just looks a little bit different. The same dude, trust me. And you do this to me. Fine. God Emperor of Mankind, the Angry Transvestite. Leon. Or Leanne, the first. Monthly influence, God knows we need that. Sorry, very sorry. And champion of the people. That seems to genuinely care for his subject. Oh god. You have no idea. There is one thing the Emperor cares about. One thing alone, and that is how you die. Your duty is to die standing. That is the Emperor's only interest, and that is the Emperor's currency as well. Not my words, words of his own Astra Militarum. So, why the sudden change of heart? Well, I mean, if you suddenly became a transvestite, then yeah, maybe. Maybe it does make sense. I'm sorry, but ever since... I shouldn't bring up politics, should I? Really shouldn't. But I'm going to, because I'm evil. Ever since the regressive leftists have lost the elections in the United States, I feel so much more liberated to say stuff like that, you know? I mean, let's be honest, say stuff that I really mean. Not offensively, you know, not to insult anyone, but just to express myself. Is that not a wonderful feeling? Power Hub, definitively, because the reactor is going to take 5 million years to finish. There's no, like, one everywhere and then... And, I mean... I'm not doing a good job explaining what I mean. Let's not queue up, yeah? Let's not queue up a billion different things on one particular planet and leave all the others suffering. There's no need. Down here, yeah, of course. Training station. Someone opened up there. Oh my god, I don't even know who you are, but okay, thank you for opening your borders to me. Now, what is that new planet you've so nicely acquired for me? It actually belongs to a sector, doesn't it? Believe it does. Let's check. You are on there. You are on that. Yep, it belongs to the Delphi sector. Which now has 2 planets, but again, it's way too tiny to be noticeable. So let's just leave it down the corner and not pay attention to it. For the time being, it can be called the Delphi sector all at once. Well, hello. Yes. Xenophobia, -50. This is the Empire effect. No, sorry. Xenophobia, -50? No. Absolutely not. Not happening, sorry. If you offered anything else, sure, I would have paid you even 2,000, but less xenophobia? Have you seen the Imperium of Man? We need more xenophobia, not less of it. We got Apocalypse class. Don't have any more minerals to build anything else, it's fine. It is absolutely fine. You'd be shocked at how quickly the fleets get filled up, and yeah, the naval capacity gets filled up with struggling here with battleships. Yeah.
Construction complete.
How many do you have? You have 6. You have 4. It's not that big of a difference. I can actually believe that. Yeah, you have 2 of each. Okay, build the Apocalypse one. We've got like 2 Apocalypse class. Have a few more of those. And on Holy Terror, we can build a... Actually, let's not build anything on Holy Terror for now. Go over here and queue up some more power plants, because this is what's going to fuel our economy for the inevitable war times that are going to be upon us relatively soon. Though I do see what you meant when you said, how do you intend to supply and all that, because, I mean, look at the amount of energy this is draining off, and yeah, sure enough, it's draining like, what, 190, it's a little bit ridiculous, that I will admit. Next, atmospheric filtering. Use a little bit more habitability everywhere. But I believe that is an empire-wide debuff. I could be wrong. Now, if I were to move the fleet from Holy Terror, that's only 20. Only 20. That's negative 20 is what I meant. Not ideal. Not ideal, definitively. Well, I mean, we wait for the power plants to be completed and all that, obviously. And then we'll see where we're at. Where are they at, though? Oh, and the Power Hub 2. Power Hub 2 is going to be of immense immediate help. So I will get to you then, in terms of the entire economic situation. Until that happens, though, not in the best spot imaginable. Let's check again. You insulted me? Oh, fuck off, you're boring. This now has 7. This now has 5. Okay. Nemesis class then for you. The first strike force, you're going to sit around, actually. Sit around and not do anything. Because I don't want to put you in either fleet, really. You're going to be the 3rd fleet, right? You're going to be the 3rd battle fleet, but eventually. Not just yet, I'm afraid. And, oh. I suppose I could switch out the large plate steel armor for the Duran steel. Or, again, I keep calling it Duran steel. Durasteel armor. Not yet, though. Not yet. Let's leave it for now. Influence is full. Okay. Fine. Worry not. We have plenty of things that we can do with that influence. Actually, not that plenty, but you know, there's an okay amount of things we can do with influence. You're moving over there, yes, before I forget. Moving over there with a frontier clinic? No. I think a basic farm. There you go. And you upgrades too. Question, what's on this slot? We can't see, can we? Yeah. Here though, build a... Yes, a frontier clinic. Good. Now, once again, from here, another Apocalypse class vessel. And there we go, edicts. Minerals plus plus 15, capacity overload. And then Production of minerals, right? Yes. Production. Here, on the other hand, capacity. There you go, spend like half of our influence to increase our income for the near future. Look at something else. Maybe potentially vital. Admiral. No.
Construction complete.
I mean, I'm gonna take you to lead Battlefleet Terror, because you're a good admiral, I like fire rate and all that. But unfortunately, we don't have one that reduces maintenance of his ships. Because, you know, that would have been helpful. It's okay, though. Proton torpedoes. Not so sure about those. Let's see, any components that we might... research... oh, sorry, assist research. I think that's... Might as well get that done. Yeah? And, okay, well... Provided... Oh, finish something else. Of course, the mining. Ooh, flak battery. Gun batteries that fire shrapnel rounds at close range. They're particularly lethal to enemy strike craft. We have strike craft of our own. A. B. We don't really need this. Sorry. Nuclear missile, what? Missile defense, sorry, is equipped with a heavy amount of missile weapons as its main defense. Dunlop's component nuclear missile. Do I not am I being stupid? Do I not have this? You know, like now? No, I have fusion missile and antimatter missile. Why the fuck will I do that then? No, skip over it and go to the level 4 missiles when we can. Betharian power plant produces 6 energy. Not the worst thing in the world. Let's go with this. Now, prepare to be amazed at the amount of money that is going to be spent on developing the planets that we have already colonized. Really, really prepare to be amazed. Because this amount of money has never before been spent, or this amount of minerals has never before been spent on upgrades of this particular matter. Oh, sorry, this particular mana, even. Telepathy. Ooh. Okay, sorry. What? Soldiers gifted with psionic abilities. Their focus on destructive... Oh, God. Sorry, I went on a coughing spree there. Did manage to cut it out, though. Just taught me for the best. Let's read this now. Their focus on destructive psionic powers has led to a drastically different tactic and strategies on the battlefield. Their first objective is to always remove the enemy's willingness to fight. I asked, you fucking arseholes. I asked. I asked, does it lead to superpowers? No, it gives them power armor. Fuck off. Fuck off. No, it doesn't. Wait, this is superpowers. Let's rationalize it again, let me think. Here we go. Ultramarines. Blood Ravens. Imperial Fists. All of them, yeah? Adeptus Astartes, all of them. They are, as we know, psionically enhanced. Yes. Now, upon entering the battlefield, and this is no mere ordinary entrance, a bit of lore for the those unaware of these things, they enter from, mostly, from drop pods. This is essentially a glorified metal box with a machine gun on top of it that is dropped several kilometers an hour from space to make impact on the ground. Now these, essentially, Terminators, that are not the Terminator armor, but these Arnold Schwarzeneggers in the said metal box are really quite comfortable during this ride. Mostly because it does have stabilizing thrusters and stuff like that, but mostly because they're superpowered soldiers in armor that weighs several tons. They really aren't going to feel a thing. They then burst out, literally running and charging at the enemy. Shock and awe. This is the tactic of the Adeptus Astartes. They're there to punch through the thickest enemy lines and break their resistance. Some might even say break their willingness to fight. Rationalized. There we go. Besides, like I know, psychers are a thing. Psychers are troops that are employed by the Imperium, so there's that too, I suppose. It depends on which way you wanna look at it. But tell you what. Sorry. Can I be a bit disgusting for a second? I just puked. Smells like medicine. All sorts of medicine. No idea what I said last. Yeah, we rationalised the decision. Now, what is this? Ethics divergence. Quite high over here. Good. Honestly, good. Feel free to divert ethically as much as you want. I'm okay with it. And yes, I'm okay with it even if you're xenophiles, as long as you're far away from Holy Terror. Tundra, really? Tundra world. Ooh, show me. Can the humans not settle it? I guess we're about to find out. Give me a colony ship. I'm sure there's a planet somewhere that we can settle. Build this thing. There we go. Right. Going rivalries on each other. That's always a good thing for me.
Construction complete.
Arid world. Tundra.
Construction complete.
Alpine. There's a tomb world there. Interesting. Bunch of constructions completed.
Construction complete.
There we go.
Complete.
This is not the most, woo, hello. We'll salvage the materials. Yep. Absolutely. Don't need influence. Thank you. Thank you very much, though. Apparently, this alliance that we have going is, very useful, as it turns out. So, needless to say, I'm quite happy about it. I say alliance, more of a mutual understanding and partnership. Now, I've been very consciously, very purposefully, absolutely, hold on. Yes, absolutely. Discussed. There was a chat in the Facebook group. Mr. Stellaris and the sentient AI thinks it's dangerous tech. No, it's not. No, it's not. Trust in me and in those who have a little bit more experience in Stellaris. Trust me, it's perfectly harmless. Now, okay, there we go. I've been very purposefully reading on. You can't really accidentally read on those things, I suppose. Point still stands, though. I've been reading up on certain weapons and certain devices and stuff like that. Wait, where is this construction ship? Ah, here we go. The Imperium of Man and the Adeptus Astartes have used in certain specific missions. Now, this is not issued equipment from the... I think if I cut another 10 times, I may be able to finish that sentence. Let's try that again. The equipment in question was not issued by the Ecclesiarchy or the Emperor or the Order Heretica or whatever. None of that. It's equipment that they found on the field belonging to various other races, and they've simply decided, oh, this looks pretty potent, this looks pretty awesome, let's take it and use it. And that's exactly what they did. They took it, they used it, it was awesome, and the amount of generally just sci-fi stuff that you don't expect to see is very impressive, actually. Quite impressive, in fact, that I was a little bit shocked at all the stuff that they managed to dig up. Because you don't really expect them to be dealing with these, with all sorts of weapons like these, right? Expect them to be, you know, to stick to their, to stick to what they do best, let's be honest. And apparently, no. Apparently that they've used some incredibly impressive tech, and there's quite a few interesting reads on some mostly small teams of Adeptus Astartes finding, you know, God knows what on all sorts of planets. But an interesting read nonetheless, like I said. Or reads, I suppose, more plural. Would be technically correct. Right. Upgrade all this. I'm actually going to reduce the speed by a little bit. Tell you what, I'm going to make you a deal. I'm going to play a little bit on my own without recording, because this is not the most intuitive and interesting gameplay ever devised by mankind. Yes, that was a little bit of a pun. So I'm going to construct this off camera a little bit to not take up any more of your time. Tell me what you think about the mod that I'm going to install. Well, the mod I'm thinking about installing, and we'll get to the combat next episode. Also a bunch of colony ships because we're colonizing everything once again. Yeah, we're gonna get to the combat next episode against the galactic Mythfell Union. We're gonna invade them. Whether we invade them with, you know, the purpose of taking 2 planets or 4 or 5 is up to you. So tell me down in the comments below. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.